How are we doing? Good morning, good morning. This is also a hard one. I remember single arm burpees on this one. There's loads of different variations of burpees and that's why it fucks you up. So if there's any exercises that you're just like, no, not today, swap them for something else. Make sure you're warmed up before you start. With a few squats, maybe a couple of burpees. Ooh. Make sure you've got your water to hand. This is another nearly 24-minute workout. Let's get going. So we're using the actual MetaFit exercises.
Welcome.
Might adapt to you.
MetaFit Red Mist workout.
Okay.
Your workout will begin in 20 seconds.
I can't even remember this one. I just remember there's loads of jumping, loads of burpees.
3 exercises, one after the other.
Ready to go.
First time, 25 seconds work and 15 seconds rest. Your first exercise is lateral frog jumps.
Lateral frog jumps. So jump in, left to right in a squat.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Lateral frog jumps.
So massive stabilizer of the pelvis, this workout with the single leg burpees is now these. For MetaFit anyway, I'm talking. So it's the better things you can do for that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2 seconds rest.
15 seconds rest. Your next exercise is rotating squat thrusts.
Plank position. So you like to do this up and down, get your mat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oopsie daisy. Plank position. Go to mountain climbers. Deep breaths. Hands under shoulders.
4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest.
Off my light.
Your next exercise is 180 floor to sky jumps.
Okay, floor to sky, so burpees basically.
5,
Good morning, guys.
3, 2, 1. 180 floor to sky jumps.
Oh. Deep breathe.
20 seconds rest. Now, same 3
It's already
exercises,
killing me.
25 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Your first exercise is lateral frog jumps.
Lateral frog jumps. Same again. Maybe you can take the jump out if you want.
3, 2, 1. Lateral frog jumps.
Left to right. Try not to stop, just slow it right down. Get ready for mountain climbers.
The next exercise is rotating squat thrusts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotating squat thrusts.
The music's good in this. Ready to speed up if you can. Oh.
10 seconds rest.
Floor to sky jump burpees.
180 floor to sky jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 180 floor to sky jump.
Woo. Great way to start your morning. Grab a drink. How are we doing?
Now the second 3 exercises. 25 seconds work, only 5 seconds rest. Your first exercise.
Last round of these exercises. Whew. I knew it was going to kill me this one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Lateral push-up.
Let me say goodbye to these exercises. Sitting back in that squat. Mountain climbers.
1. Rotating squat thrusts. 3, 2, 1. Rotating squat thrusts.
Just keep pulling. Connect to that core. Deep breaths, recover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Burpees.
Sky jumps. 3, 2, 1. 180 floor to sky jump.
Rest. Thank goodness.
Round 2, the same timings as round 1. 3 new exercises.
3 new exercises.
First exercise is squats high knees.
Okay. You can jump with this one, you can take the jump out.
5, 4, 3.
Thanks for the likes, guys.
Squat high knees.
I'm going to take the jump out because I do believe there's burpees in this one as well. Single arm, I think. Getting that knee right up, crossing over. It's a bit of an active recovery.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest.
How are we doing, guys? Good morning.
Is crab press.
Crab press, push-ups. As many push-ups as you can.
5,
I'm going to go on to knees so I can get lower and the depth.
crab press. 15 seconds rest. Your next exercise
Burpees, I'm
is
sure.
single arm burpees.
Single arm burpees are horrific. Hi, Cutesia. How are you doing this morning?
4,
Oh, single arm burpees. You can do normal.
single arm burpees.
We'll do it on the mat. This one's called Red Mist. And you do see a red mist as you're doing it. Oh, rest. And then round exercises 2 more times.
Same 3 exercises. 25 seconds work. 10 seconds rest.
Dead already.
Next exercise is squat high knees.
So I'm a personal training Pilates teacher, online coach,
5,
yoga teacher.
2, 1.
Here we're answering any questions on health, fitness, diet, exercise, fat loss, injuries. I specialise in back pain. So if you've got any questions, if you're struggling, comment below. It's very warm.
Seconds rest. Your next exercise is crab press.
As many push-ups as you can, any variation.
4, 3, 2, 1. Crab press.
Chest to floor if you can. This is a core exercise as well. and single arm burpees.
Your next exercise is single arm burpees.
I feel very warm today.
3, 2, 1. Single arm burpees.
Very hard that one. Grab a drink.
2, 1. 20 seconds rest. The same 3 exercises. 25 seconds work. Only 5 seconds rest.
Finishing the round.
Is squat high knees.
Squat high knees. You're my hero if you're managing to keep jumping for this.
3, 2,
Let's go.
1. Squat high knees.
Active recovery. So we can try harder at the other exercises. Try and sit back on that squat. Weight should be in the heels. Core's engaged.
5, 4, 3,
Push-ups.
1. Crab press. 3, 2, 1. Crab press.
Chest to floor if you can. Keep that core engaged. Hands should be midline of the chest at the lowest point. Elbows out to the side to use the pecs. Inhale down, exhale rise.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Last single arm burpees for this,
Single arm burpees.
to finish round 2.
2, 1. Single arm burpees.
Don't stop, just slow it down. Rest, grab a drink.
End of round 2. 25 seconds rest.
Whew.
3. The same timings as round 1 and 2.
3 new exercises.
Exercises. Your first exercise is prisoner alternate lunge jump.
Lunge jump.
5.
Lunge position, you can take the jump out prisoner, arms back of the head.
Prisoner alternate lunge jump.
Whew. Morning guys. Whew. Dying. Take the jump out if you're struggling. Or slow it right down, but do not stop.
5, 3,
Oh,
15 seconds rest. Your next exercise is hot knees.
hot knees. So I'm just going to plank it out. You can touch your knees if you want.
3, 2, 1. Hot knees.
Deep breath for active recovery. Connect that lower core below the belly button. Rib cage stays tucked in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest.
Burpees.
Your next exercise is agility sprints.
Oh no, it's agility sprint. Okay. I think it's the final.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So sprint on the spot. Thanks for your support, guys. My calves are still killing from 2 days ago. So I'm just jumping on the spot. If you can sprint for 20 seconds, feel free. So I'm here answering any questions on fat loss, toning, building muscle, rehab, back pain. As I go,
20
you
seconds
do them 3 exercises again, but different
exercises. 25 seconds work.
work rest timings. Morning, guys.
Exercise is prisoner alternate lunge jump.
So I'm a personal trainer, online coach, Pilates and yoga teacher,
5,
sharing a no BS approach to health and fitness.
1.
So if there's anything you're struggling with, it can be quite overwhelming, especially when you start in January. Let's get into it. I'll do my best to answer. Ooh. Make sure you go wide enough for balance. Oh, on the floor, I think. Yeah.
Your next exercise.
Plank it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hot knee.
Deep breaths. Arms are shaking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds.
Grab a drink. Sprint ladder.
Next exercise is agility sprints. 5, 4,
Sorry, agility sprint.
2, 1. Agility sprint.
Kind of keep them knees up high. No one can sprint for this long. It's jogging on the spot. We're also going to jumping jacks. Using them arms.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds rest. Now the same.
Doing all that once more
25
to finish round 3.
Only 5 seconds rest.
Nearly there, guys. This is a
Next
tough one.
exercise is prisoner alternate lunge jog.
I'd love a like and subscribe if you want motivation, tips,
3, 2, 1.
knowledge on health, fat loss, toning, no BS approach. I'm a personal trainer for 12 years, sorry. Lifestyle coach specialising in diet psychology. It's not as easy as just sticking to your diet, there's a lot more going on. On the floor,
Hot knees.
plank it out.
2, 1. Hot knees.
So doing a Q&A as I go as well, if you've got any questions. Sprints or jogging on the spot. Got a massive wedgie. Finishing round 3. Do, 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 do. Love a like and subscribe, guys. Got loads of content classes on my channel to help you. Grab a drink. Finisher.
25 seconds rest.
Finisher.
The finisher. All 9 exercises.
9 exercises. It really sneaks in another one. It's just harsh.
Rest time
It puts in another set of burpees.
is crab press.
The amount of times I've been told that and it's hurt me.
5, 3,
Go on the floor. Press ups. Elbows out to the side. Chest to ground. Push them shoulders down away from your ears.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
I bet it's a burpee next.
Your next exercise is lateral front jumps.
Saving the burpees for the back to back. Fantastic.
3, 2, 1. Lateral front jumps.
Ooh. Just slow it down. Do not stop. So I'll go live every day, usually in the evening. I'm going to start scheduling when I plan to go live so you guys can keep in touch.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, my calves.
1. Rest. Your next exercise is 180 floor to sky
Here we go. First set of burpees, we're ready. Slow it right down. I think we'll finish on burpees as well.
4, 3, 2, 1. 180 floor to sky jump.
about 50 then.
Exercise is squat high knees.
Squat high knee.
3, 2, 1. Squat high knees.
Get nice and deep for the squat. Full range of movement from the quads, hamstrings and glutes.
3, 2,
See, it's a bit of a non-exercise.
rest. Your next exercise is single arm burpees. 5,
Single arm burpees.
2, 1. Single arm burpees.
Make sure your toes and knees point forward. You don't dip those hips.
3, 2,
Oh man.
1. Hot knees.
Plank it out.
2, 1. Hot knees.
Couple of more minutes left if that. Stay stubborn. Arms shaking. Breathe.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Grab a drink.
Next exercise is 180 floor to thigh jumps. 5,
180.
3, 2, 1. 180 floor to thigh jumps.
I've not actually done these. I was just doing normal sky jump. Oopsie.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Your next exercise is rotating squat thrusts. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Mountain climbers.
Rotating squat thrusts.
Clearly wants to kill us, Justin, doesn't he? Oh. But failure is always good in the morning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Your next exercise is alternate prisoner lunge jumps.
It's funny how it says rest when he doesn't give you any.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sweat is like pissing off me. Love a like and subscribe, guys. If you want motivation for exercise, to get the best bang for your buck, what you should be concentrating on. The channel's got loads of information. All science backed.
Rest. Your final exercise is agility sprints.
Sprint it out. I think it's a minute, which is evil. Deep breaths. He's actually giving us a rest now.
4, 3,
Try and keep them knees up.
agility sprints.
Let's finish it. If you just want to jog on the spot, in the last 10 seconds you go all out for speed. So I'm a personal trainer, Pilates and Yoga Teacher, online coach specialising in back pain, nutrition, diet and rehab. And for females after pregnancy, pelvic floor and shoulder and joint issues. So if you've got any questions, anything you're struggling with, right, speed it up, high knees, as fast as you can. Fuck. That was tough. Thanks for the like.
You have now completed the MetaFit Red Mist workout.
I always look raging through a MetaFit. I do enjoy it, I promise. Not in the moment. It's nice to see what your body's capable of, because last time I did Red Mist, I was failing on everything. Couldn't hold a plank, so it's nice to see also my hip flexor, my right hip flexor was weaker after pregnancy. Well, that seems to be not super strong, but holding my hefty weight during burpees. Got any questions? I need to do the school run now. Thanks for the support, guys. Quiet this morning, but yeah, I'm starting to schedule my workouts. If you want no bullshit approach to health and fitness, pants, give us a follow. I know a lot of trainers say science-backed information. Mine's like all meta-analyses, science-based, and I'm not selling anything either. A lot of trainers, coaches, inspos sell keto, promote keto. I'm none of that. One diet doesn't fit all, and looking at your habits is the strongest thing that you can do for long-term fat loss, behavioural change. Oh, that felt good. See, after you've done it, the endorphins and like reaching full lung capacity is great. So stretch off the quads, feet together, knees together, push your hips out and you're hitting the hip flexor as well. Great for the mental health. So if you've got any fat loss questions, toning, if you're struggling with like cravings, supplements, you're not sure if you should be doing what at what time, and give us a comment. I've got loads of classes, content for like helping you and advising you the best approach for your diet, your lifestyle, because it's difficult to build your own, you know, if you're doing it on your own diet that you're able to stick to, because your life's changing, you've got lots of variables. Hamstrings next. Hips get sent back first, belly to thigh, then drop. Relax the neck. Engage the core if you can. Very tight, my hamstrings. Pecs, chest opener. Oh. So you might have noticed if you're coming back to this channel, I have upped my workouts a little bit. Got to keep it challenging. Which is more effective for abs among leg raises, cable crunches, ab roller workout? Oh, I've got an ab roller, I've not put it together yet. I got it for Christmas. It depends. For me, the only one that would be effective, personally, are leg raises. Cable crunches, don't feel the core connection at all. It depends on you, Terminator, and what you can lift effectively with gaining, you know, all the units. So if you're burning in your core, that's a good sign. But like if you're burning other places, ab roller, like some people tend to overuse the upper body, and hip flexors are not really. It totally depends how effective you are at engaging the full core unit. A lot of women before pregnancy or after can have trouble with that. So sometimes, most of the time, it's the not so complicated ab exercises that actually build the best muscle. God, I'm sweat. Can you see how shiny I am? I'm glistening like a vampire. But yeah, great question. Like, there's loads of core exercises on YouTube, but say only half of them the population can do properly, effectively. So like, yeah, it's quite like to build the ab muscles. Remember as well, the abs there's 6 muscles altogether, and then you've got to include your extensors as well, and they all work together. Those are the opposing muscle groups. But yeah, they're just like any other body part. So works with progressive overload. So if you find like cable crunches have you burning your rectus abdominis, your 6-pack muscle, and you're getting say 5 sets of say 10 reps, making sure it's progressive. So next week you do a couple of sets at 11 or 12, you know, so you are getting stronger. That's how you build your ab muscles. But remember as well, got a wedgie, you do need to work the core as a unit. You've got a deep core muscle as well called the TVA that holds everything together. In legs day workout, the core gets some strength too. Yeah, now I used to, before I was a Pilates teacher, before I had children, I used to hate core workouts and be like, oh yeah, well, I work my core during my heavy deadlifts and squats and stuff. You work the transverse abdominis, the core muscle underneath the 6-pack muscle in your obliques. But a lot of people, when they're at the lowest part of the squat or the deadlift, they don't feel the connection here. If that's you and it's not burning, then you need to build that core connection through isolation. like leg raises and stuff. What is really good advice someone gave me when I was in my early 20s, totally, and I definitely take advantage of that. If you ask someone who doesn't feel the core burning during deadlifts and squats, shouldn't be burning too much where it's like fatigue because it's not the primary muscle, obviously, but you should definitely feel the connection because you're pushing your core against your back to keep it nice and secure, so your vertebrae aren't like as vulnerable. Is like do a few core exercises before you deadlift, especially if you're deadlifting heavy. Like V-ups are a good one, straight to the point. Dead bugs. Again, it's all about core connection. Hi, Dirty Dan. I've just done a MetaFit. If you're looking for any advice on health, fitness, I used to train really heavy, but if you're wanting a six-pack, you need to isolate the core. You're not going to get a six-pack unless you're dieting heavily, like you're not going to get a six-pack without building the ab muscles. So you've got your rectus abdominis, your six-pack muscle, your TVA, your internal and external obliques, and then you've got your QL. That's not part of your abdominal muscles, your back, but it's your opposing muscle group. You look like you have eyes that roll back in the best way possible when you get laid down. What the fuck, right? You're getting blocked, so yeah. Don't you do bodybuilding now? Gentle. At the moment, I'm prioritising my YouTube workouts to help my followers, like to stay motivated. And yesterday, if you look on my Instagram stories, I was doing bodybuilding type style training. I do enjoy that. And if you're wanting to follow a progressive overload, like build muscle, it's really a good way to track your reps and your strength levels increasing. Strength and building muscle isn't the same, but you're not going to lose muscle as you're building strength, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's not the same, but it's a good way to track. So if you're getting stronger, means you're getting your protein and you're getting enough recovery as well. But yeah, I do bodybuilding, not bodybuilding. I mean bodybuilding style workouts, strength training, progressive overload. It's the safest way to train. Really, like out of all of the sports out there, it's one of the lowest for injuries, and that's what I'm all about, reducing the risk of injury. I'm a mother, I want to be strong, keep up with my young children. But yeah, if you've got any other questions, or if you've not given us a follow on Instagram, I'm always on Instagram with my stories, got loads of content on there as well. But if you need motivation, want to know how to train for strength, build muscle, I was doing a quick workout because, like, as I say, I am working out every day now, which I don't recommend. On my rest days, I'm doing abs. So that's as much as a rest as I get. But I am feeling fantastic for it. And there's like emerging studies now saying that if you train, like stimulate, not annihilate your muscles daily, it's really good for mental health, deep work, like setting yourself up for the day. Should we focus on hypertrophy? I say hypertrophy, but some people say hypertrophy. Should we focus on hypertrophy or strength training, strength building, or both? Both, definitely both. So if you're female, it's a good way to do strength training, 10, 12 reps on your period week, or like when you feel like you're struggling, you know, if you've got children and you don't feel like you've had enough sleep. Whereas if you've got some, like, if everything, like the stars have aligned and you've got some energy and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it, and hypertrophy, between 6 and 8 reps. You could even go, I don't tend to like push my clients less than 6 reps because the risk versus benefit reward goes down, and I'm training people to look good, not be athletes. So keep that in mind as well. I'm doing a 1 rep max on my bench press. Is this worth it? What if like my tendon pops out, snaps, and my shoulder pops out? Is it worth it? Just to see how much I can lift today. You're getting blocked, to be funny, puck look. But yeah, it feels good, feeling strong. It's empowering, it builds confidence, but I don't generally go less than, personally, 4 reps. Yeah, I've done all that when I was in my 20s before children. Now if I put my back out, it'd be a nightmare trying to work and do anything. But yeah, thanks so much for the questions. I feel better on dumbbell press than bench press. I love a dumbbell press. Bench press is overrated with the barbell. So restrictive, whereas a dumbbell press, because if you think about it, barbell press, you can do this and this, right? and you can play around with like time and attention and stuff. But with dumbbell press, you can bring them a little bit to the side, go in for depth, go higher up. You know, you've got that, you're working on mobility, and especially if you've got a desk job, right? If you've got a desk job, drop the barbell and go for dumbbell press, because barbell, you can only go to here. Whereas if you've been at a desk all day with slumped shoulders or driving, your body's gonna love opening your chest up and going for full depth in what you can do, not what anyone else can do. Yes, the movement is constrained in bench. Yeah, definitely. I'm not a fan of the bench press. I find it too controlled. Yeah, it's a bit like a chest press machine. Obviously, it has its place for some people, and like my goals and personally, because you're trying to recruit as many muscle fibers as possible, right? But yeah, thank you so much for the likes and subscribes, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.